Hey, how's it going, everybody? Another Flockness in the span of a month? I know, it's a new age, new era. You guys know the routine. It's hot, I have the fan on, I'm gonna boil alive if I don't. And I'm doing another Flockness because I want to stay consistent. You might be starting to smell a vibe from me. I think within the last 3 Flockness, I've been going kind of in this nice little loop of productivity. I'm talking about self-improvement, I'm talking about bettering myself, holding myself accountable to deadlines, and wanting to be better. And then if you look at older Flocknest, it was about how 2022 was horrible, and how I was sad and thought I'd made the wrong decisions, and it's been this little feedback loop of 2 different people talking about stuff, which was the intention of Flocknest. You see me progress, you see me change. How is my mindset going through this adventure of the internet? And going from a flop era to a better era, pretty much my best era YouTube-wise and career-wise and kind of like work-wise, has been a very interesting challenge. It didn't happen overnight, that's the first thing. And I'm not fully there yet, and that's the reason why I fell off to begin with, was complacency. I never had anything with YouTube before. I only got up to 300 subs, and that was because I never took it too serious. It was fun for me, I enjoyed it, it was something I was very passionate about, but I was too misguided, I didn't understand what it actually was that I was doing. It wasn't a job to me, it was a hobby and a passion. Simple. But then in 2020, I was growing up. You guys heard the whole story before. But essentially what happened to me was I got what I wanted. I blew up very quickly. And then after that, I blew up quickly again. And then things were going really, really good for me. I saw money that I've never seen before, which wasn't a lot of money compared to like, I don't know, fucking Mr. Beast and Kanye, I guess, before he got canceled or whatnot. But like, it wasn't like fuck you money. But it was, like, I was always the fucking broke kid. I saved money that I would get time to time. I found I had ways of kind of getting it, but I never had, like, I couldn't just say, oh, I feel like dropping $200 on fucking video games, or, you know, fuck, let me buy this Lego set. I never had money like that before. And I never had validation like I did before. I was the new guy on the block. People fucking liked me. It was weird. And I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted that. I was a college student in quarantine. My life paused at the most crucial fucking moment ever. 17 years old. My whole life I've been doing this time to time, but this was the point where I now can kind of like begin the journey, the RPG. And what did I do with the world being paused? I played video games for a little bit, but I decided to work in silence. I sat there, I made videos, I learned how to edit, I got better with scripting, I did a bunch of shit in my room. Other people weren't working as hard as me at the time, so that's why I got what I got. It wasn't just blind fucking luck, it was hard work. There was an actual reason to do that. I'm not gonna invalidate the shit I did. I did shit that other people couldn't do. But then we hit the point of 2022, where I come off of 2021 like in one of the best positions ever. Eventually I got like 80K on YouTube, and then I was heading toward that 100K route, and I got complacent. And that's why 2022 wasn't a good year for me. See, the thing about 2021 is I accepted my situation. I knew I was in this weird limbo, so I did nothing but fucking grind and try to make something different of that. But in 2022, I had a chunk of money. I had some success, and I was very comfortable that things were gonna go smooth sailing. And that comfortability made me get so complacent where it ended up slipping. And that's the thing about complacency people don't understand. There's only 2 ways to progress in life, with anything you do. There is no point of happiness that doesn't exist. There is no flat plateau of like things going correctly. Everything in life is progression. Either it be upwards progression or downwards progression. It's a slope. So you could do everything right. You could hustle your ass off and fucking grind. And then when you're at that tip top of the mountain, there's only 2 choices. You keep climbing or you fucking fall. A lot of people have the idea that you can get comfortable when things start working, but you can't. Everything in life is in motion. From your health to fucking careers to even like financial freedom, everything. You could work out a lot, you could eat good, you could get a really good ass diet, and then now you're in the best position of health ever. But guess what? You stop eating food, it goes away. You start eating too much food, you start gaining weight. At that top of the mountain, you can enjoy it maybe for like a day or 2 days, and then you have to wake up in those next 2 days and choose where you want to go. I was happy with what I did. I was bathing in my glory and accomplishments from 2021. And what did it do? I got fucking blinded by it. I got so blinded by it that I stopped tapping into that guy. And then when I stopped tapping into that guy, I didn't even see it coming. And I started falling down and falling down. And then I tried to tap into that guy again, and it wasn't real anymore. I wasn't that 2021 skipper. I was this 2022 skipper that got so comfortable by what he got that he forgot to maintain it. And what happened? I had this imposter syndrome. I was getting views that I used to not get before. Things weren't going my way. And I felt like I was rebuilding all over again. And then I was kind of sad about it for a little bit. I thought it was unfair. This shouldn't be happening. And it kind of kept me from it. But then I realized this is my fucking fault. I got so complacent. I got so comfortable that I forgot that everything you do is always going to be a challenge. From simply existing to wanting to improve your health, to wanting to improve your business, your fucking life, your social life. Anything you do is going to require effort. There's only two ways to go, up or down. There is no middle ground. Even when you are like 60 years old on the fucking farm and the beautiful plots of land, you still got to take care of the horses and take care of the cow. There is no points of complete rest. I'd rather be fucking struggling and in this motion of falling in love with the process than ever getting too like bored. And then the more I think about this, the more I kind of fall in love with that process. I question if I could ever really retire in life. Even if I was to not do YouTube, I think getting idle hands is the worst thing you could ever do, because that's when you start to lose yourself. You start to slowly rot away and die when you have no purpose to anything. If I was the retired guy, I'd want to fucking make RC cars or fucking or find some type of day hobby. Because as humans, we live for the grind. You gotta fall in love with the process. You have to think about winning those little mini battles every day and just don't get complacent, because that's what kills people. So what am I doing now? Every day, I might not be the most productive. I might not be on the fucking ball, but I refuse to look at my accomplishments and be like, yeah, I did it. Because you always need to want more. And don't get me wrong, it can lead to bad points of obsession where you're never satisfied. But it's better to kind of never be satisfied than be satisfied with being such a fucking small little ant, and then that rug gets pulled from under you. It's a horrible feeling. Never lose sight of the prize. Keep working hard, guys. And remember, anything is possible. It sounds fucking generic. I know it's the most cookie cutter bullshit, but sometimes you have to think like that, because when you start living these defeatist mindsets, that's how everything gets fucked. So after this flock nest, I'm gonna go back to scripting, because I just played the shit out of Starfield, 32 hours in that fucking game, just so I can make this video, because I am not going to be complacent again. I'm not going to go back to that 2022 life. Fuck that. I'm going to get what I want, and you should too. Either it be, once again, anything you have. You want to go to a certain school? You want to get a fucking job promotion? You want to just find something you love and just work like a motherfucker to achieve it. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next flock nest. Goodbye.